På Cisco Live finns det förstås en mängd ny teknik, som här till exempel, där det handlar om att underlätta för processindustrin med koppling till IoT. So, tell me, what do we see here?
So this is a new technology that Cisco has for standards-based deterministic networking. It's based on the standard IEEE 802.1 QBV, which is for scheduling networks. And what that allows customers to do is build networks that are reliable and deterministic and can share that service with other services. And this enables IoT as customers are transitioning to a more data-oriented data collection, optimization, efficiencies.
So which kind of sector is this interesting for?
It's mostly a manufacturing sector right now. That's where the highest use of deterministic networking is happening. It's mostly in the manufacturing sector. So what we're showing here, so Cisco's in partnership with National Instruments, and National Instruments is controlling these disks that are spinning and the image that is on these disks. So this image is being driven by this controller, and it's also being mirrored on this controller. So what we're allowing is the guarantees of the traffic that's controlling these disk images is being guaranteed while the network is being shared with other services, such as, for instance, we're showing a background video. So the fact that we're actually displaying video over the same network infrastructure as the control traffic for displaying these images, and it's not impacting it at all because it's guaranteed to work, right?
So when will it be launched?
So this will be launched in April at the Hanover Messe, where there's a big manufacturing show there, and that's where Cisco's going to officially launch, and the product will be available in early May.
Okay, and you had something else over here too. What is this?
So this is another technology called LoRa WAN. It's for low power transmission for those types of devices which have very low bandwidth demands. And by low bandwidth, we means they have to transmit wirelessly once an hour. So if you're having a water pipeline facility and you want to measure the pressure in your pipeline over vast distances, and you only want a measurement once an hour, you would only have to transmit the pressure once an hour. So what you're looking for is low bandwidth, but also low power.
How does it work?
So the device itself is really small. It's a sensor, and it sends out a signal. And Cisco's technology is a radio receiver. It takes about 10 kilometers. You can put one for a 10-kilometer radius. And so it will pick up the sensor signal and then transfer that back into a data center or a cloud infrastructure where applications are monitoring water pressure over these vast areas.
So how big is the interest for this?
This one has a lot of interest now because everything is trying to be lower power, and as you're trying to get more things onto the internet to measure efficiencies, you don't always want to have solar array or provide power to those locations. So the fact that you can have a device that operates on battery for years and still be able to monitor what the water pressure in your pipeline or whether a gate opens or closes for years is fantastic.